So here we are at theintelligencenews.com, and in this video I just wanted to go over the forums with you. So I'm going to go ahead and click on forums and come over to the forums page. And now you're going to see something a little bit different than we had before. First of all, we do have the same three forums that we had before: general discussion, defense and contracting discussion, and off-topic discussions. These in the WP Symposium system, which is what we've installed here for the forum, these are actually called categories, is what these are called. So before in the bbPress system, where these were called forums and they were split up into three different sections in here, these are configured a little bit differently. These are called categories, and underneath these categories are where people go ahead and post topics, and they act exactly like the bbPress forums did as far as the hierarchy and stuff goes. You've got the forums, then here you've got the category, and then as you go into the posting itself, you have the posting, and then right below that, you have an area for replies and an area for people, if they're logged in, to go ahead and make replies. So up here, you have these functions you'll see all the way throughout the entire Symposium system when you're inside of a forum. And when you click, and you'll see they just bring up another screen is what they do. They'll show latest activity. There are no topics started yet here. You'll see latest topics, and these are going to be, there was intelligence started forums rules. Please read before posting 1 day ago. Any activity that the individual has done themselves, it will go ahead and show activity here, and then anything that they've favorited as well, it'll show activity there. And right here, right up here, you'll notice that there are three different selections right here, which are replies allowed, sticky, and tell me about replies. Sticky will place this at the top and keep this at the top of the forum no matter what happens, whether anybody creates a new posting or not. I'm going to go ahead and do that since it is forum rules, and we'll go ahead and leave it sticky up at the top. And then this is whether replies are allowed or not. And if you unselect that, that means that people, they can read this, but they can't actually reply to it. And then if you click over here, it says tell me about replies. What that will do is anytime anybody does reply, as long as replies are allowed, it will go ahead and send an email to the individual that created the post, which is this was created by the intelligence account. So pretty direct and to the point as far as they go. It's not as visually appealing as bbPress was, but we're going to do a little more styling, and so this does look a little more integrated here into the system. Over here, you'll notice if this right here, it says admin only, and that is when you're logged in as an administrator, you will be able to come in and change any of these from the interface here in the front. But really, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do that back here in the administrative interface. I'm going to go ahead and come down here to WP Symposium, and then right down over here to manage is what I want to do. And then it's going to go ahead and it's going to take me to the Symposium management screen, and I'm going to be interested in two of these tabs. One is forum and the other is categories. Categories is going to show us the main forum categories that we have: general discussion, defense and contracting, and off topic. And if I want to add a new one, I can just come in here and give it a category name, give it a category description, give it an order if I want to, which is right now they just have a category order of 0, which means the first one created will come up first, and then the second category created will come up second. But I can change that by giving the order by changing these by giving the order a number. And then this also allows new topics. When I click Save Settings after I've added a new category, it's going to add these to these up here, and you're going to have some other added selections up here. One of these is going to be the permitted roles, and you're going to want to mimic all of these. You're going to want to have editor and then all of these selected. If any of these are missing, be sure to go ahead and select them. It has to be editor down here is the only one, and then up here just the first 6 all the way down to subscriber. But please be sure to have subscriber checked. If not, subscribers will not be able to access that forum. So over here, it will say whether it wants you to allow new topics or not. And then there's also hide breadcrumbs and exclude from forum. And both of these are going to want to be set to no in this particular system. And then over here, we have delete category and posts. This, of course, will just delete the category, but leave the postings in there. This will delete the category category and any associated posts with that category. So just be aware of that. Over here underneath form is where you actually see all the different form items, and it's going to go ahead and give you the author of that item, tell you what the catalog ID is, the status over here. You can see that little green means that it is published and people can make replies to it. It'll show you the topic, and you can also hover over view, and it will give you a little pop-up that'll show you the content of the topic real quick. It'll give you the IP address that it was posted from, the time, and it's also currently in the general discussion. If it didn't belong in this category, perhaps it belonged in off-topic, I could select that and click Set, and it would just automatically take this and then put it over into the off-topic category instead of leaving it under the general discussion. And also right here, I can click Trash, and that will send that to the trash. If we have topics in the trash, one of the selections up here will be trash, and we could go into there and then permanently delete them, or just leave them in the trash if we wanted to. If they're in the trash, they will not be viewable from the front of the system. So anyway, that covers the forms in the system. If you have any other further questions or anything, or you need us to go over them a little bit more in depthly, just let us know. Thanks.